I've got a sweet story to share with you today. It's all about one of the most daring robberies in Canadian history. A tale of deception and greed set against the backdrop of the serene maple forests of Quebec. In the quiet town of St. Louis de Blandford, Quebec, Canada, nestled among the maple trees was a warehouse filled with liquid gold, maple syrup. This wasn't just any syrup. It was part of the International Strategic Reserve, a treasure trove worth millions. One crisp autumn evening in 2011, a group of thieves devised a bold plan. Led by Richard Valliere, they aimed to steal the syrup right from under the noses of the Federation of Quebec Maple Syrup Producers. Over several months, they siphoned off the syrup from over 9,500 barrels, replacing it with water. Now, hold on to your pancakes, folks. That syrup had a street value of a whopping 18.7 million Canadian dollars. Yep, this wasn't just any breakfast condiment. It was a sweet financial jackpot. Who knew a stack of flapjacks could turn into a breakfast bonanza? Anyway, the barrels, now deceptively lighter, were returned to their spots, unnoticed by the occasional inspector. The operation was meticulous. The thieves transported the stolen syrup to a remote sugar shack, where it was repackaged and sold across borders from Vermont to New Brunswick. The syrup flowed into the market, blending seamlessly with legitimate supplies. In July 2012, things took a turn for the thieves. You might say things got a little sticky. During an annual inspection, an inspector named Michel Gavreau climbed a stack of barrels and almost fell to his death. Anticipating these barrels to be heavy, he was surprised to find them filled with water and some of them empty. The alarm was raised and an investigation was launched. The police tracked the syrup trail, leading them to various locations. By December 2012, they had arrested 17 people involved in the heist. Richard Valliere, the mastermind, received an 8-year prison sentence and was fined millions of dollars. After the heist, the price of maple syrup was greatly impacted. The theft of nearly 3,000 tons of syrup created a substantial shortage, leading to a spike in prices. This is because the Federation of Quebec Maple Syrup Producers controls a large portion of the global supply. Canada produces 80% of the world's maple syrup, with the province of Quebec, where the heist took place, accounting for 90% of Canada's production and 75% of the world market. Sounds more like a monopoly to me. So, to mark the great Canadian maple syrup heist, let's shake things up and make a maple morning cocktail. Yeah. Okay, let's make a maple morning cocktail. We're gonna start with some dark rum. I got some Myers here. Yeah, Myers. And I'm gonna go with 2 ounces. Yeah, in our shaker. Next is some lime juice. Every week these get smaller and smaller. Look at this. This is insanity, man. It's going to take at least 2 of these for what I need, right? You know, I wonder if in a parallel universe,
the limes just keep getting bigger?
Oh, the lime, whoa, 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 right? They're massive. Or maybe there's no limes at all. Makes you think. Anyway, Anyway, what I'm looking for is an ounce of fresh pressed lime juice. Oh my God.
I'm just gonna go right ahead and clock wipe this one now, Bruce.
Okay. Probably a good idea. Yeah, I'm in. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna fine strain. Why not? Yeah. Next, you can't make a maple morning cocktail without maple syrup. Yeah. This is actually, this comes out of Quebec.
Is it pure, Bruce?
It is pure. Well, I'm hoping it's pure. Actually,
Probably watered down.
No, if it was from that batch of illegal, stolen maple syrup, this could be really, really valuable.
Hear that? It's got shards of glass in it.
Okay, so what I'm looking for here is 3/4 of an ounce. Yeah, a hair much. Perfect. A pure maple syrup. And don't give me that fake maple syrup. If you're gonna make this cocktail, you make it with real maple syrup. The darker, the better. Okay, this is the original recipe. Now, when I got to thinking about it, it sounds like a daiquiri made with dark rum, right? Made with dark rum and maple syrup subbed out for the sugar. I thought I can improve on this. So I'm going to enhance this mixture so far with some ORGEAT syrup. It's a beautiful thing. Everything tastes better with ORGEAT. It does. Now, normally I would make my own ORGEAT syrup, and maybe I should because I can't get this lid off. Oh, I got it. Yeah, okay. But, I was feeling lazy. And actually, this ORGEAT syrup needs a shake. This ORGEAT syrup is pretty fine. What's nice about it is once it's open, refrigerated, it's good for up to a year. So I'm looking for 1/2 ounce of ORGEAT. And that's just gonna make things, creamier. With a touch of almond. Almond and maple. I guess it would be better with walnut and maple, but almond and maple, no problem. The next thing I thought that would, really enhance the mouthfeel. An egg white. Just the white, not the yolk. Looking good. So we want the white from 1 egg. And in our mixing glass it goes. Bitters. Now, this is an optional thing, okay? I've got, believe it or not, I've got some spiced maple bitters. Sarsaparilla cardamom. Yeah, they're delicious actually. They're, how do I describe them? They're bitter. And the aftertaste is maple all the way. The cardamom is like right up in your nose, right up in your face. Anyway, this is an optional thing. I'm going with 10 drops. Perfect. You could, if you don't have spiced maple bitters, you could use, not 10 drops, but, 1 dash of Angostura. It'll work, totally work, guaranteed. Now, typically you would just dry shake, but I gotta tell you, there's a better way, I think, anyway. At least the way I do things. I like my milk frother. You could dry shake and that would work just fine and dandy. But I like my milk frother because you get a bigger froth. And we're just gonna froth this up to emulsify everything, blend everything together. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. That is beautiful. Yeah. You'd never get a froth like that from dry shaking. Now we add some ice. Pop a lid on and shake it. How we shaking, Aaron?
like a maple leaf falling
No,
from the...
no.
Shake it syrupy.
No, I'm thinking like a thief in the night.
Like a thief in the night.
How would you do that?
I don't know, Bruce. It was... You came up with that one.
I know. Okay, go. Shake it. Get her nice and chilled. That's pretty good, actually. Just like that. And what we're going to do is grab this wonderful little glass here, little rock glass, pop in some fresh ice, and all we're going to do now is strain it over the fresh cubes. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Oh my God, that is gorgeous. And that's going to settle a little bit, and we're going to have this wonderful frothy top. But in the meantime, we're going to garnish with some orange bitters. Angostura, I think. I could use Reagan's, but Reagan's I find really cardamom driven, and the maple bitters had some cardamom in there too. So I'm going to go with Angostura because I find them a little sweeter. We're going to go with 3 dashes. 1, 2, 3. 3, Aaron. We want a little dusting or a sprinkle, and you don't want a lot of fresh ground cinnamon. Just a little over the top. Oh, beautiful. You don't want this cinnamon driven by any means. And finally, a brandied cherry. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. Let's give it a go. It definitely is inviting just looking at it. I mean, you got your frothy top and you got this wonderful creamy looking, mapley looking color here. All right. The Maple Morning Cocktail combines the rich, deep caramel notes of rum with the refreshing tang of lime juice. The comforting sweetness of maple and orgeat syrups perfectly complements this. A touch of orange bitters and a light sprinkle of cinnamon adds a subtle aromatic complexity that enriches the rum's flavor. For those who appreciate nuanced, intricate drinks, this cocktail is an excellent choice. The addition of the fluffy egg white provides an extra layer of smoothness, making each sip a truly luxurious experience. The cinnamon on the nose, the orange bitters on the nose. The dark rum is really softened by the maple syrup and the orgeat syrup. Now, you know, if you don't have orgeat syrup or too lazy to make it or don't want to spend the money to buy some, you could always use amaretto, but it's not the same. It's not going to give you that velvety, I mean, it's going to taste delicious, but it's not going to give you that velvety texture. The egg white obviously gives you that. You know, I can see myself making a few of these over the course of autumn. Why? Because it tastes like autumn. It tastes like, yeah, this is good. Cheers. is an egg white. We just want the white. Oh yeah, you don't want to do that. I gotta do it again. I gotta get another egg. Okay, I've got my maple morning cocktail right here in my hand, and you should make one and make it for breakfast. No, not really. Afternoon is much nicer. It's delicious. What you got to do is steal the subscribe button and, well, siphon off these other cocktails. You can't go wrong. Make a maple morning